Hey guys, Ryan here. Thanks for stopping by to watch my new video where I'm going to walk you through how to use Alura and their brand new Etsy product research tool. Now, a lot of you guys have asked me like, Ryan, how do you do niche research on Etsy for print on demand? And let me just first say that this tool, it does niche research for print on demand on Etsy, but it also works for other products that you might want to consider selling on the marketplace. And as I mentioned in my video yesterday, and I've got to plug it, but I recorded a beast of a walkthrough for you to sell print on demand products on Etsy. It walks you through, and by the way, I split it up into like 8 sections. I mean, this is like everything you could need to succeed as an Etsy seller selling print on demand. So I'm gonna put a link right here. And if you wanna check that out, or if you don't have time, just hit the little button that should be underneath the video, the little plus sign, and you can save it to your watch later list. But it's packed with value. Check that out. And at the end of that video, I said, hey, stay tuned. Tomorrow, I'm gonna walk you through how to use this new Etsy research tool. And what I'm about to do is hop on my computer and show you how you can increase your sales using this tool by finding niches ripe for entry, meaning low competition, high demand. You guys know the drill. It's very similar to the FBA tool Jungle Scout or Helium 10. Actually, there's a bunch of them now. They've all cloned each other, but no one was smart enough to make one for Etsy. And finally, we've got a solution for that. So follow me over to my computer and we'll get started. Again, thank you for joining me. Before we start, let me introduce myself. I'm Ryan Hogue. I've sold over $75,000 on Etsy, virtually all of that print on demand, and I've sold over $1.6 million on Amazon. If you want to follow the links in the description, I've got a free 8-day print on demand mini course. It walks you through how to get started selling print on demand on Etsy. It delivers 1 lesson a day via email. I've got a print on demand Facebook community. We discuss things just like this, how to increase sales on various print on demand platforms using research tools like the one I'm going to show you. And I've published income reports. I publish one a month. If you want to be alerted the next time I drop one, either join my email list on my blog or just hit the red subscribe button on my YouTube channel because I always drop a YouTube video. And last but not least, I wrote a massive print on demand course. It's really like multiple courses rolled up into one. It'll teach you everything you need to know to get started in sequential order. There's over 60 lectures, 10 modules, teaches you things like how to crush it on Etsy as a print on demand seller, on Amazon, on eBay, and on more satellite marketplaces like, I call them tier 3 markets, smaller ones where you can still make money. So check that out, link in the description. All right, now, I went to Etsy and I searched for funny dad shirt. Now, I have no clue if this is a good niche for me to enter as a print on demand seller. I mean, really, the only indicator I have is that Etsy's telling me there's 73,530 results. Beyond that, I don't really know anything. So how do I know if this is worth my time? Well, if you install the Alura Chrome extension, which I will walk you through how to do that in a little bit, in a couple minutes, but if you install the Alura Chrome extension, all you have to do is go to Etsy, perform a keyword search, click the little icon in your Chrome web browser for Alura, and it'll launch the app. The app looks just like this. And what I'm going to do, this app is extremely simple in that nothing's complicated. They did a great job as far as usability goes and giving you relevant data and making it concise and accurate. So I'm going to walk you through how it works basically. At the top there, you'll notice it says typical favorites, typical price, typical sales. These are the summary metrics, all right? The typical favorites, that is per month. Now on Etsy, buyers can favorite a listing. If you guys don't shop on Etsy, I guess you wouldn't know that, but as a seller, you should at least know that you have the ability in your shop manager to run a promotion where you can essentially tell Etsy to offer people who favorited your product and didn't buy it, you can have it offer them a discount to try to bring them back to the platform and buy your product. So you should be doing that. It'll probably increase your sales, hint, hint. Anyways, typical favorites, also a good indicator of just general interest. I mean, again, this is monthly. So if it's receiving around 900 to 1,000 favorites a month, clearly people are looking at these products and there's some interest. Typical price, $19.29. So what is that really telling us? When I see that, what I'm thinking is, if I want to enter this niche and be competitive, maybe I price my t-shirts, because I did type the word t-shirt, so we're looking at t-shirts. Maybe I price my t-shirt under $19. Maybe I price it at like $18.99, $18.95, something like that, So I'm under the typical price, so I'm a little bit more competitive. Typical sales, 48 sales. Again, that's monthly. So the average search result that got pulled into this data, which by the way, it's not looking at all 75,000 search results, but if you scroll down in the app, it will pull in more search results. And it should update based on the new data. But from the ones it's reading, 48 sales is typical. So that's over 1 sale a day. So this is a pretty good niche, all right? And I mean, that's about a sale and a half a day on average. All right, the next button to the right of what we just looked at, there's a little squiggle arrow line. If you click that, it'll take your seed keywords and it'll put them in Google Trends. From here, you can see if this has some seasonality associated with it. As far as print on demand goes, where you don't actually have to carry inventory, seasonality doesn't matter nearly as much. Whereas like if you sell Amazon FBA products, you have to pay storage fees for storing your products at like the Amazon warehouse. So seasonality matters. You want to project your inventory levels accurately so you're not caught with a bunch of extra products, just sitting there collecting dust. So as far as print on demand goes, this is just a good way of projecting what niches you should be targeting. And you always want to be a little early. So maybe you're looking like a month out. And what's interesting is Father's Day is coming up, by the way. So I typed in funny dad shirt, which is also probably why this niche is selling so well. It's right before Father's Day as I record this video. By the way, Father's Day, 9 days away. I think 9 days away. I'm recording this on the 12th. I'm pretty sure it's the 21st. If you guys didn't get anything for your dad, that's your final warning probably, because you're going to run out of time. But clearly this trend is probably right near its peak right about now. And I typed in funny dad shirt, not Father's Day shirt. So funny dad shirt is probably associated with people buying like birthday gifts and whatnot. So that's doing really well year round according to Google Trends. All right, next up, you can actually click the listings from the search results. There should be a little downward caret, a little downward arrowhead. And if you click that, it'll pull in the product listing info into the app. So you don't have to slow down and open a link and go to a product listing page. You can stay on the search results page, expand it in the app, and see all the relevant data. So you can see the title, which is great because you get a sneak peek at their keywords. You should put your primary keywords in the title to help assist the Etsy algorithm with ranking you in search results when people search for those relevant keywords. You can see a little bit about the seller, how long they've been on the platform, their reviews, etc. You see the primary image. And then the important one, which is I got it right here with the pointing. Right here, you can see the tags. Now, Etsy tags are, again, a great way of getting indexed on relevant search terms that people are looking for. So I put spy on those keywords. This is a great, quick, easy way of grabbing some keywords for your listings that you're going to try to get ranked on these keywords that we typed in. So the primary keywords would be funny dad shirt in this case. But again, you're wondering what are some similar keywords that I want to get indexed on that people would that would result in conversions. And a great way of knowing that is to just look at what's working for other people. While we're on the topic of keywords, I want to shout out my buddies at Merch Titans. They developed a Redbubble tag generator that was extremely popular with the Redbubble print-on-demand community. They said, you know what? Why don't we do the same thing for Etsy? So they did just that. Oh, by the way, it's free. All right, so link in the description if you want to check this out, completely free. You seed it with some keywords. I typed in funny dad shirt, and then it scanned all of the top listings, and it aggregated the most common sets of keywords or tags, as Etsy calls them, that were being used by those listings. So check that out, link in the description. You got nothing to lose. It is free. Next up, there's an export data button. Now, to the left of that button, there's a little question mark. That just takes you to the help center, so I didn't really feel the need to talk about that. But there's an export button, and it will do just that. It'll pull it into a CSV file for you. Here's what's cool about this. You've got all the tags right there. You can just highlight them, copy paste them into your Etsy tags. And the reason I keep coming back to making tags easy for Etsy, because that was the thing that really slowed me down the most when I was manually uploading to Etsy, time and time again, was doing those tags, because they give you 13 per listing. Okay, fine, I can think of 13 things, but you only get 20 characters per tag. So that's where I would run into, a little bit of a slowdown, because I would be thinking of a tag and then I'd run out of characters, and I didn't want to include a broken word, a misspelled word. So anyways, this is a great way of hitting the fast forward button on your tags. And then again, if you're looking at your competition, don't worry, they also pull that in, 73,504 if you were wondering, for funny dad shirt. But again, this is just broad keywords, right? Funny dad shirt. if you actually look at the search results, there are plenty of sub niches within those broad terms, right? Like there's funny ones that say like nacho dad, I can see in that thumbnail. There was one that said Dadalorian, someone blatantly infringing on Disney's intellectual property for Mandalorian. You can be very creative with shirts that will rank on funny dad shirts. So when you type in broad keywords, you're going to get a lot of results. All right. But that doesn't mean that when you go and you design that you actually type funny dad shirt onto a shirt. You'd want to go for one of these niches with, memes and stuff like that to make people laugh. And then if it results in sales, climb your way up the organic rank ladder. And this is essentially what Alura is trying to help you do, because they have a metric. This is probably the most important one. And it is called score. And it represents, in this case, the niche score, because we're looking at print on demand niches. But again, their app works for physical products as well. So it's not restricted to just print on demand, but this is a print on demand YouTube channel. So why not stick to the topic? In this case, when it says score there, it's generating that on a 10-point basis. And it's looking at a bunch of metrics like competition, demand, typical price. It's factoring in all of those things. My understanding when I talked to one of the founders of the people who made this app is that they have 2 people with master's degrees in business analytics. So they're working on the algorithm to determine what the score should be. And, we're supposed to essentially trust them because they have master's degrees in business analytics, right? All right. Now you're probably wondering, Ryan, I'm sold. How do I get started? It's pretty easy. First, if you use the link in the description, you should be able to get a free trial. All right. At least I was able to when I tested it. So use that link below. And then when you get to their website, in the top right corner, there's a get started button, or hit the start for free button. And then once you give them your account name and whatnot, you shouldn't need to give them a credit card, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's a true free trial, no credit card required. Hit download Alura. It should take you to the Chrome extension page. Go ahead, hit add to Chrome. Then it should pop up there on your browser. If it does ask you for billing info, which I ran a test right before recording this, and again, things are subject to change, but if it does ask you for billing info, use the code RYAN30, RYAN 30, and save 30%, all right? Also, I wanted to make you aware of another tool they had on their website, completely free, and this was desperately needed. You know what's funny is they probably just looked at really popular apps for Amazon sellers and said, well, no one's doing this for Etsy. Why don't we just do it for Etsy? So it's like the writing was on the wall, right? And all they did was they hit copy paste and did it for another marketplace. But yeah, Etsy fee calculator. I've done videos breaking down how Etsy fees work on your print on demand sales in the past. I should probably do a new video on it. Well, actually, I guess I don't need to, because it's as simple as using the Etsy fee calculator. But I wanted to make you guys aware of this, that it's there, it's free. You can even factor in your offsite ads percentage. So that's pretty cool, guys. Definitely make sure, just on a side note, make sure you know that you're operating at a profit. All of these marketplaces have fees associated with selling on them. Sometimes it's for creating a listing. Other times it's only when you make a sale. But make sure you know what those are so that you can price your products accordingly, because the last thing you want to do is put in all of this effort and lose money. All right. So use the Etsy fee calculator. All right. And that's it. Thank you for sticking with me till the end of the video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video at all I ask is hit that like button. Tell YouTube that this video served some value, and let them suggest it to more people so that my channel can grow. And if you're not subscribed, guys, you know the drill. Hit that big red button. It takes 2 seconds. And then if you hate my channel down the road, you can always just click it again, unsubscribe, boom, no harm done. If you want to be alerted the next time I drop a video though, hit the bell icon that pops up after you hit the subscribe button, and you'll be alerted by YouTube, by Google, every time I drop a video. Thank you guys for watching till the end. If you end up using the app, let me know in the comments if you like it. And if there's a competitor that I missed that's doing the same thing, let me know and I'll review them as well. All right, guys, I'll see you later.
Passive Income School is open. Enroll now at ryansmethod.com. Thank you.